So I'm still just clearing out these black and white matches right now. Black and white 1, shall I say. And yeah, I've still got the whole house to myself, even though it is summer, so I am back in London, but that means I have to live with my parents again. I just want to get back to my flat, really. You know, even though I need to pay for myself, need to sort out everything myself, I got my freedom. But anyway, you're not here to hear that anyway. Wagwan people. It is I, SourBawss, bringing an OU match against Saowit. I believe that's how you say it. I'm using that one Hail team. You remember this team with the Frostlass and the Protect with Glasgow and Jirachi. And he's using a weird team. Doesn't really look that balanced, but he's got Terrakion, which is always a threat. I need to figure out what kind of set he's running on that, as well as the Mew, which could be a Stormbreaker. I'm not sure. That's what I'm thinking. And as well as a Jellicent if I don't get Toxic Spikes up or my Abomasnow is killed off before that thing's gone. So, yeah. Those are the threats I'm thinking of. What I'm thinking he's going to lead off with is the Smeargle, as that's a typical lead. That's what I always see. It's always led off with anyway. As I'm just going to lead off with my Frostlass just so I can pretty much break it down with the Taunt. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's get on with the show. So yeah, I'm just going to lead off with my Frostlass, he's going to lead off with the Smeargle. I'm going to go for the Taunt just to shut this thing down right off the bat. Hindsight, I should have went for a Substitute first so he could spoil me and then Taunt, as you'll see why right now, as he's going to switch out into his Jellicent. I'm just going to put up a layer of spikes as he's going to go for the Shadow Ball, which is quite rare actually on Jellicent. Well, in black and white 1 anyway. As he's going to break my sub, I am going to switch out into my Tentacruel right now, as he is going to go for Taunt, predicting that very nicely. So I can't lay up any Toxic Spikes and I'm completely walled by this thing, so I'm going to have to switch out into my Abomasnow. So I do get a Hail up right now, as he's going to go for a Will-O-Wisp, which is not too bad actually. I still can 2-hit KO this Jellicent easily because of the extra belt, but for some reason he still stays in and taunts me, because I'm guessing he thinks I was the Subseed variant, but that was dumb. If I was a Subseed variant, then that means I had the Giga Drain. I honestly don't know why, and I'm in a really bad spot now, and I'm going to have to switch back out into my Abomasnow, as he's going to go for a Shadow Ball and do a hefty amount of damage with that, as the burn will bring me down to half, as I'm just going to have to go for a freaking Woodhammer now. But then I see he outspeeds me, I'm like, what? How much speed does he run? God damn. So I'm in a really bad bind now. I can't go for Toxic Spike, so I'm going to have to rely on Heatran, hopefully to take it out with the Earth Power. And thankfully I do get it. I get a crit, did not matter in the slightest, as that Jellicent is out of the way now. That could have been trouble, as I'm just going to go for a Fire Blast. I missed, should have went for an Earth Power, that's my fault. But I couldn't be asked to do a Calc, as I was already frustrated as hell. Yeah, another angry battle. But this time I wasn't exactly calm in my thought process this time, as he is going to go for Toxic Spikes. I have no idea why. I've got a Tentacruel. I have a Tentacruel, I've got a Heatran. I've got, the only thing that hits is my Frostlass, and I'm not saying, oh, just, no. Either way, he's going to keep laying these Toxic Spikes. I'm going to lay out my Toxic Spikes, as he does have a Jolteon and a Terrakion. Terrakion could have been in the substitute set, so just in case, although I probably should have went for just one layer, although he did have a Mew out, and I didn't know what kind of set he was. He could have been the Stormbreaker sets, which is why I went up for 2. This is an old battle, so I'm not too sure what really happens, but I'm going to switch out into my Jirachi just so I could combat this Stormbreaker Mew, but he is actually Nasty Plot, which is very surprising. So I'm thinking Psyshock, Aura Sphere, and then I see Fire Blast, and I did not expect that. I was a bit rusty at that time, so I was thinking, oh, god damn it. Frustrating as hell. But the Toxic is wearing down, as well as the Life Orb and the Life Orb, Toxic, and the Hail. So I'm going to abuse the freaking Snow Cloak as it is active. Get up a substitute as he does go for the Fire Blast, which does miss, which is as to be expected anyway. As the Smeargle does come in, not sure why, could have used that as Death Fodder, but oh well. I'm not complaining, gonna go for a Blizzard now, knock that thing right out as he is gonna go to his Jolteon, as he is gonna go for the Volt Switch. I thought the substitute was pretty obvious, so I'm not sure if I do go for it, as I see he is Life Orbed, as he switches out into his Terrakion and does get badly poisoned. I am going to go right for a Blizzard. Yeah, I thought that was too obvious, but oh well. I thought we'd go for a Thunderbolt, so oh well. My bad. As I'm just going to go into my Glasgow just to combat this thing, as he is going to go for a Rock Slide. That's not going to do anything to my max Glasgow, as the Toxic is wearing him down, as I'm going to get my Toxic Orb active. He's going to go for a Rock Slide. I'm just going to go right for a substitute so I can combat his Latios and his Jolteon, as the Jolteon will have HP Ice to try and kill me off, as the Latios will be able to just KO me regardless with any special attack he throws out, apart from Psy Shock. As I'm just going to go for a Protect just to get some Poison Heal damage and rack up some toxic damage on this Jolteon, though it wouldn't really do anything as Jolteon is frail as hell, as I'm just going to go for an Earthquake regardless of the toxic damage racking up. It's easily going to OHKO that thing. Disgusting Jolteon. I wish it was better, I really do, but it sucks. As he's going to bring out his final Pokemon, I'm just going to Protect, seeing as he... The Jellicent, I'm sour about the Jellicent, okay? Yeah, I said it. I am sour. There we go. As he's going to knock me out with the Surf, and now I'm just going to go into my Frostlass. I doubt this is a speed type, as I'm expecting him to have HP Fire, meaning that he does have 30 IVs in speed. So this isn't a speed type, I do have speed. I KO him with the Blizzard, the crit did not matter, and that is a good game. Saowit, very short, very quick, and yeah. Feel free to check out the Facebook fan page and give a like, and as always, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the other side.